I was fortunate enough to look at my phone and see a video a few weeks ago that had to do with some domestic violence. It wasn't traditional domestic violence. You know how I be watching, I go through all my videos on my Facebook and shit like that, and it was a situation where, you know, a young man was videotaping his girl, you know, violently assaulting his car, and she even went to the front door and busted his windows out to his house and all that. And he did the right thing. You know, he had his phone out. We're in a day and age where everybody can get everything live and in the moment, and he videotaped it all. And as he went outside to videotape the damage she had did to his car, she had spun the block and tried to hit him with the car.
Terry just keyed the side of my car. I actually just got painted over because she sideswiped it.
And he jumped, luckily, fortunately enough, he jumped out the way. And, you know, she hit the back of his car and all that, you know. And she took off talking crazy and all that. But I listened to him. I said, I got to know I know who this is. I seen the plates. I said, let me figure out who it is. And, you know, I said, let me reach out to him. I reached out to him. I knew who it was. And fortunately for us, he was able to get out the situation there and also be able to contact me and come in to do an interview with us. So without further ado, I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yeah, man, I'm Young Wild the God, man, a.k.a. Uptown Mac. You know, represent Reds No Squares, Cartier Gang TV, man. And I'm sitting here with my Tuff Channel TV partners, man, Big Cat, Big Ray, man. We going to chop it about some real shit.
For sure.
And I'm little Ray, man. Look at me, man. I look big, man. My reputation's big, baby. You know what I mean? My frame is small, man, but I hit hard, man. You know what I mean? Let's go, man.
Man. So, yo, I seen the video. Mm-hmm. The video was crazy, man. The moment I seen it, I didn't even think it was nobody from the city, right?
Right.
I saw the place, and I'm like, what the fuck is this, right? And the minute that she spun the block, like the first part of the video shows her crashing the car, fucking the car up, right, coming out, busting her house window out and all that. And I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I've been through that. Every motherfucker to get a couple hours been through that, right? Mm-hmm. But when you went outside to videotape the damage she did to the car, she spun around the block to try to hit you. And I'm like, what the fuck? She ran dead into the car. Like she was trying to kill a nigga, man. Yeah. So I said, what the fuck is this? And once I knew, you know, it was you, I was like, yo, let me reach out to him. I reached out, and you know, the questions started pouring in. I saw the feed of it. It got like 1 million views quick. I saw the feed on it, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Man, let me reach out to him so we can get some, you know, him to speak directly to the people, because I haven't heard anything where he's speaking directly to the people. So
I definitely want to know.
I'm giving him a chance right now to speak to the people. So, I mean, one question I had was, what the fuck happened, man? First, what the fuck happened, man? So,
well, man,
introduce yourself
to
it.
You know, once again, man, Young Wild the God, man. Uptown Mac, know that, man. Uptown, you know what Uptown is, man. Google straight there, the Upham's House of Pizza, anything like that, man. My name's everywhere, all through there, man. But anyways, as far as the video go, man, you know what? I feel like, honestly, man, that's just what happens when you got to lower the milligrams, man. You can't give 65 enough. You got to keep it like 50 and below. Mm-hmm. Sure. You know what I'm saying? They get the itching and feeling. But no, on a real more serious note, man, I feel like that was just a example of what not to do, man. That was just a young girl in her emotions, dealing with a situation, how she felt instead of using her brain. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. Luckily, she didn't hurt herself or hurt me, man. Because I don't know how I got on that curve, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You know I mean, a lot of the questions that I was seeing, because immediately when I saw the joint, I saw the place. The place said Mass, so immediately I'm like, yo, who the fuck? I heard the names and all that, and I started saying, let me figure out who it was, and I knew. Fortunately, I knew who it was, and I was like, let me reach out to get the story from somebody that was truly involved in the situation. So, but the questions that kept popping up that I saw that had people irritated on the feed was, what did he do to deserve that? You know what I'm saying? And I was like. Everybody was, feeding back like, what the fuck are you talking about? Fuck he did, man. She's crazy. But, I want to hear from you too, because I didn't know. I'm like, yo, what the fuck was she assuming that you did, or what did you do to make her react like that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, for starters, man, I'll say I don't think there's any actions that a man can have that would justify a woman or a girl responding in that way. You know, if I'm a piece of shit nigga, then just take your shit and go. And if I'm a real nigga that you want to fuck with, then you know you should respect it while you're there instead of sitting here and going out with such a production and shit, man. So I mean, long story short, man, it was a build up of disrespect that led to, like, you know, more so a dismissal, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person, you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you back 1,000 times harder, but that ain't productive. You know, so now we destructed instead of constructing. So it just got to a point where it was like, nah, you know what I'm saying, you gonna bring the worst out instead of the best out. You should be here to bring the best out. And she was just like, man, I mean, guess she wasn't trying to go, you know what I mean? I guess she wasn't trying to go. I mean, I know, you know, females, they get into their own personal insecurities and feelings like that, man, in the lifestyle I'm in, man, you know, females around. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, that could have exposed it. It could have been a number of things, but no matter what, I don't feel like anything I could have possibly did would justify her jeopardizing her own safety, jeopardizing my safety, or jeopardizing either our reputations, especially on a professional level.
Yeah, I think the ladies, you know, more so than anybody were like, you know, it was a guy saying, you know, what the fuck are y'all talking about? What did he do? You know what I'm saying, to, you know, promote that kind of shit. But I mean, you know, what kind of relationship did your mother? I fucked your mom, just still ain't enough to do all of that. You know what I mean? I just feel like at that end of the day, man, too, man. It's fucked up, man. I fucked some of y'all mothers out there.
Motherfuckers ain't been out my house, man. You know what I mean? Come out my house. Man, listen, man, I'm gonna throw some hot water, man. I'm gonna do some shit, man. I might come outside, smack the shit out of you, bitch. You fucking up my car. You fucking up my life. You busted my motherfucking windows, man. Somebody called 911. No, I'm gonna fucking double 209 a bitch, man. Come at me, man. Fucking around with me, man. That's a 418, man. Do the numbers, man. For real, man. For real. Yeah. You better slow down, man.
No, he did the right for the record.
She was on Amsterdam. They want to know, was she on Amsterdam? Was she on Amsterdam? Amsterdam animals going crazy. They was getting loose.
He said she's on Amsterdam. No, for the record. For the record. For the record, you know what I mean?
Nah, I ain't smacking none of you bitches.
Nah, I hope not. I'm not bailing them out if he does. For sure, for the record. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that was what happened after that was that
was great.
The situation went crazy. Media Takeout took it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, what kind of backlash did you get from that incident? What kind of backlash did you get prior to the incident happening between you and
well, I mean, obviously, you know what I mean, in the neighborhood that happened in, it's a suburban neighborhood, and I'm the only black person there, so that, of course, added to the stigma that they already had approached me with. You know what I'm saying? I say hi to my neighbors in the morning. They'll look literally at me and not say shit. So, you know, that definitely intensified after the video, man. And, you know, little situations with the landlord and things, man. Minor situations, but, you know, I not really any major backlash so far, except for the fact that when it originally happened, I mean, we was, you know, me, Riz No Squares, Cardi again, we was in the process of shopping a few records out that we feel like have large potential to be successful. And we hit a few radio stations and so on and so forth like that, you know, because they were reaching out to us for the story. We figured, okay, you know, well, if you promote the bullshit, then you'll promote, you promote the positivity, man, but that didn't work out like that. So, you know, fuck radio, man, Jam 94.5, 88.9, everybody, 101.3, 103.1, fuck everybody. Because if you're not breaking local artists, or if you're more interested in 4 minutes of a nigga's personal drama, instead of them doing something productive, then you don't really give a fuck about the culture of the city or
uncensored. So we don't get uncensored TV.
Absolutely. So I think that was a large backlash, man. It was it kind of distracted people from the fact that we've been doing things on a constructive and productive level for so long. We've been changing lives for so long that I think that that attention being so popular kind of overshadowed things that had already been precursors to that. And that's just 4 minutes of regular shit. You know what I'm saying? So